All right, so money objection. So money objection, basically, what I like to do is, I explained this in the video. Most people just don't join because either they don't think they can do this, or they don't think that you can get them where they need to go, or both. Money objection. Listen, if it's $100 to get in, listen, you're 30 years old. That means you haven't been able to save $10 a year for the last 10 years. Hey, how does that make you feel? Hey, listen, you're 24 years old. Let's just say it's $600 to get in. Listen, you're 24 years old. And we've been able to work, summers and winters and during the school year, work studies, and some of us have been able to work while we're doing our studies and sports and stuff. It's like, listen, you're 24 years old. We've been in the workforce since we were 18. That means you haven't been able to save $100 a year for the last 6 years straight. What if your tires go out in your car? I think we have a bigger problem. If you don't do this, you're always never going to be able to afford to get an oil change. How does that make you feel? They might come out and start saying, listen, hey, I got savings though. Like, we all have savings. It's like, now they just told you that they don't believe in this, or they don't believe in themselves with this, or they just really don't. Maybe it's not even a belief in this. Maybe they just don't understand. They're looking at this like a cute level. So you have to posture up and teach them exactly what they have their hands on, because you're going to do them the biggest disservice if you allow them not to understand what they have their hands on. Quick thing for me is, listen, you're looking at this for expense for $600. I'm looking at this as a way to make $650. You're looking at this as an expense for $100. If it's in the promo like it is right now. I'm looking at this as a way to make an extra $350. You're just not asking me the right questions. You ready to ask the right questions? You ready to ask the right question? You want to get that out of them. Some of them just, you got to put it in perspective. If you continue to do what you're doing now, where are you going to end up? It's all about removing risk. Ever since we were born, our brain's constantly telling us, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. And so we're always programmed to do things that are going to keep us alive, or keep us safe, keep us secure, keep us comfortable. So it's your job to make them uncomfortable about being comfortable. What I mean by that is, don't make them feel uncomfortable, but just make sure that they know that being comfortable is not a great idea. So you got to raise that. You got to show them, you got to put a mirror in their face and show them that comfortability is actually could hurt them. If they're comfortable and they only have $600 in their bank account and they're comfortable. I had a car just to get a oil change and a battery change. Of course, I was driving a BMW at the time, so it's not all the way realistic for everybody. But a car battery and an oil change together could cost you about $600. So you just got to show them, like, listen, there's bigger fish to fry. If you want to get tires out there, tires are at least $100 probably. I mean, you could get some good deals and whatever, but I'm just ballparking. $100. You have tires go out. So you got to help them understand that it's not about paycheck to paycheck anymore. They can finally get a residual income. They can finally get a way out. They can finally get past the I get paid every 2 weeks system and get into I could get paid in my sleep system. So you just got to bring that to their face. Listen, you're 30 years old. That means you haven't been able to save $10 a year for the last 30 years. Like, what are the next 10 years gonna look like? Because guess what? By the time you turn 40, if you can't save $10 a year, then you're not gonna have $100 then either. So it sounds to me like you need to do something different, and I'm willing to help you. They need to know that you're willing to help them. But a better way to maybe go about that is just asking them, like, if you continue to do what you're doing today, where is your life gonna end up if you do the same do the next 10 years like you did this last 10 years? So guys, I hope this helps. I mean, I know it's helped me just to you're just really trying to pry out of them the real reason. It's never about money. It's never about time. It's never about pyramids. It's never about spouse. It's all about whether they think that they can do this and whether they think you can get them to where they need to go. And if you can tackle both those, you're going to rock and roll, and you're going to take them to the top and then get them started fast. Go, 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 go. Cast the vision and then show them the vision. All right, much love. Peace.